Second down, we're going to throw it.
Looking to scramble.
The pass ball is incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but nobody open. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Taking a deep shot here to the right. Almost intercepted. He caught it, but could not stay in bounds. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The pocket breaking down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
No, kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Powering through the defender. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He keeps it on the design run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's got it in the open. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. It's positive yards.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. And that pass ball is incomplete. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. They'll run it here. Just trucks them in. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up at their own 7. And now they'll run it on the draw. Picks up the first, looking for more. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
They go with the ground game there. Running back takes the handoff. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. first down, they go right back to him. Powerful running into the secondary. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. Well, Kurt, Arizona State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Single back, takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
Snags a quick throw. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Makes the catch. It's Dickey. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Dickey.
And they'll get him down that time.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Grab behind the line. It's Dickey.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding, and here comes the penalty marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. To bring him down short of the marker. And now it's going to be fourth down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield. But, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards. And now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover two, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. The back's got it. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
It's third down for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch downfield. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch me over the middle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. Flat out drop. What would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Sun Devils are going to cash in here in the red zone. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, ASU. Well, to close sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down.
He escapes the pocket.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks into the clear. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught quickly. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going.
They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Chris, you just can't say enough good things about this defense. Backed up near their own goal line, you're thinking about probably going to give up a touchdown. Instead, not only to stop them, but to come up with a loss.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Arizona State. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you've got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly.
Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. With the catch, it's Dickey. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Back to throw. It's Peters. It's complete. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Alabama.
Boy, this is a huge score, not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this deep to begin the second half. We'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Nice grab. It's Dickey. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Dickey. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First and long now after the penalty. Linebackers making some adjustments now. To the air, it's Peters. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, but we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid a little bit of a sack.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, and it's a big play to the 31. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it third and 10. Back to pass. It's Peters. Oh, that one's picked off.
breaks into the open. The 30, the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and cleared it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
A quick throw out left, complete. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in this second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Trying to find some room. It's Dickey. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option.
No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker.
That is a crushing play as he tried to cut in to this lead. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a quick grab.
And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Fair catch made at the 35. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field.
Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Looking for a gap. It's Pookie. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Not able to connect. Incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Fakes the handoff here. Looking to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it, but out of bounds. Couldn't quite connect on that big play.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
The pocket breaking down. Here's the target, and it's complete. The sophomore quarterback showing his toughness, standing in there to take the hit.
Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. Looking for a man.
He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.